Welcome back. I am a friendly pest. Today I am playing The Amusement. Playing this on a MetaQuest 3, streaming it wirelessly from my PC over Steam Link. Today is going to be a good day. Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a good day. Saturday morning, just loaded up the game, and this is the first thing that presented itself. This is supposed to be a narrative-based puzzle experience, heavy on the story and atmosphere. We're going to find out. Released yesterday, $20 US on PC. This is the Steam VR version. I'm not really sure what all platforms it launched on because I don't remember, and I forgot to refresh myself before we got started. But it looks like everything's working, so we're going to jump into settings. I'm having this issue where my lenses are fogging this morning. It is storming outside. We're going to go with high resolution. In theory, we should be able to go up to extreme, but we're just going to stick with high. I would rather things run well. Locomotion type. Free roam. Too small. That is not true. That is not true. We're going to have to use teleport for now because it's being dumb. Vignette off. My barrier apparently didn't come up like it was supposed to, so I'm going to make the most of it and just keep going. The new Meta Horizon, like Quest 3 OS updates have been a real pain when it comes to stuff like keeping your barrier working. And I guess it's telling me to continue because I played the demo. So the progress from the demo must have transferred. And I think I'm just going to start over, though. Let's start from the beginning.
Butted heads collided in thrilling power. Our mouths agape with joy and spectacle. Have you fed the children?
Okay. Back on the boat. I can walk around a little bit, but not a ton, because my barrier is not working.
Attention all passengers. Soon we'll be arriving at our final stop, the German island of Heligrüge. If you look out your window now, port side, you'll see Germany's most famous abandoned amusement park, Luna Park, perched upon its mighty red cliffs.
Pretty cool. Press to open inventory. We'll check that out in a second. Hans Wilhelm Burckhardt, 1881 to 1915. Corporal Hans Wilhelm Burckhardt, born in Hallgrüge, Germany, died in November 1915 in the trenches in Halle, France. So that is my character's father, I believe. Important items are stored here. So it automatically stored that for me, which is nice. I didn't mess with this radio last time I was here, so I want to this time. Volume. Tuning. Nothing. Hallgrüge. Luna Park. That's hard to read that text. Deutschland.
Samantha, this amusement park is what's rightfully yours. Wait for my call once you've arrived at the park. Best wishes, Mom.
I picked this game because popular demand insisted that I play this instead of Extra Dimensional first. So, Phoenix Pest Control was the single vote that pushed me to this game first, but I did ask, so I honored that request. That's kind of a funny looking picture. Like their faces don't kind of match, you know what I mean? The Mighty Family Burckhardt, Hans, Bridget, Sam, Summer, 1913. Kind of cool. Suitcase key. I'm going to take the game.
Please ensure that you've packed all your belongings to bring with you when you disembark the vessel.
I'm going to take our time. Pack items from your inventory. I guess, you know? Here we go. Here's our passport. Samantha Amelia Burckhardt. Born 1904. Place of birth, Hallgrüge, Germany. German, British. 5 foot 8 inches tall. Okay. Close your suitcase. Nice music. Supported by Game City Hamburg and the Federal Ministry for Economic Affairs and Climate Protection. What? It's like a federally funded game? Is that what that means?
This is all that's left of my boat, she said.
That's not me singing, by the way. Just so you guys weren't confused. That's the game, not me. I know. Just didn't want there to be any confusion about my range.
Kestrels stand on the prow and the keel, no longer old. The sea has taken me away from my love. The sea is sifting the facts from the dreams, the life from the calcium, salt from the sweetness of you.
Pretty cool.
Teacup I found.
Better get that. It might be the phone.
Mama?
Hello?
Oh, Samantha, it is so good to hear your voice. I'm glad they could hold this line from London to Halle-Grüger open for us. Do you have any idea how expensive this call is?
Yes, Mama. I'd forgotten how beautiful this place is. The red cliffs, the sparkling lights of the town.
The town? Did anyone see you, Samantha?
Well, no. It was dark. I was wearing your coat to stay hidden. I don't know. Maybe some people on the ferry?
Sam, I told you to... No one can know you were there. The townsfolk would be furious to learn the previous owners have come back to sell their most beloved attraction. Especially after the hardships of the war.
But it belongs to me, though, Mama, right?
That's right, Samantha. He left it to us. War claimed my husband, and now I am free to sell this park to whoever I choose. You need only to inspect the rides and see what functions. Report back to me. But first, do try and get some sleep for the rest of the evening if you can. It must be all so dreadfully exciting. Toodlepip, Sam.
Stand here to continue. Mama's objectives. Inspect the maze of Rubizal. Evaluate its worth. Look for valuables. Very well. The maze of Rubizal. Pretty cool game so far. Nice, comfortable game. Chapter 1. The Maze of Rubizal. Okay.
These puppets don't look very realistic, and this isn't our beloved Swedish import, Mr. Carl Rasmussen's finest hour.
He is normally very good with his hands, but
You're both missing the point. It's not about the puppets, it's about the stories.
Can we skip this part? The puppeteer is really dragging this on.
fine, Bridget. We set the mood for the guests, and we then head inside the garden, the maze of the giant Rubizal.
Oh.
Pretty cool, the different ways the game tells the story. Oh, look at those. Like the memories and shadows and reflections and the occasional kind of like cutscene window. Everything looks really sharp. I think it looks sharper than it did when I played the demo. The glass looks very nice. Yeah. Everything's a bit clean. I guess the wood does show weathered age and the concrete is aged. Other than that, hey, somebody in the morning pest control. Hope you're having a good day, bro. You are first today and it's your fault we're playing this game. So, for some reason, Meta Horizon updated again, so my barrier's not working, so I'm having to use the teleportation instead of the physical walking around, but it's alright. We're going to make the most of it. I didn't notice it wasn't working until I started the stream, and I didn't want to stop the stream to fix it, so they keep updating the OS and breaking things. It does look like I can still walk some, but I have no idea where I am in space, so I have to be careful. I had the option to pick up where the demo ended, but I decided to start from the beginning just to refresh myself, and I want to listen for more clues about this Hans character. They mentioned that he's the one that made the puppets there. I think he's going to be a key figure as we make progress in this game. We need our duck staff. There's two of those. This one's missing the wheel. That's right. I don't know 100%, but I feel like these rotate just a pinch faster than they did in the demo. Maybe not. That was a minor complaint I had in the demo, was that those rotate rather slowly. And for what? Got our stupid wheel. The game also opened with a song that was not in the demo, so that was kind of cool. At some point you should watch back and listen to that. It wasn't very long, but it was pretty good. Made sure to point out to the chat that the voice singing in the song was not me, just in case someone assumed I had better vocal range than I do. Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a good day. Weather's not very good here today, which makes it a perfect day for content creation and working around the house. Oops. Kind of a little nook there for no reason. All right.
Whoa, Spec! Look at you go!
She's a natural.
She must get it from your side of the family. The monkey side.
Well, didn't you tell me both sides are monkey sides, according to Darwin?
According to Darwin and your banana breath.
Oh, ha ha. Or should I say,
You're not watching!
We're watching!
They're not watching. They're kind of puppets, which is interesting, right? Oh, I forgot. Break that. Put the stick in. I have wandered a good distance away from my center of room. Here we go. Alright. It's telling me to open my inventory, but I don't want to do that. I think it does look a lot sharper than it did when I played the demo. Maybe the demo... I don't remember the demo having graphical settings, but I could remembering it wrong. Perhaps the demo was like tooled to just run on anything, and then the final release lets you kind of turn things up. All right, I'm going to look at the inventory, so it'll leave me alone. Here we go. Phoenix Pest Control says it's laundry day. Did some side work after work yesterday. I've got a project I need to finish. I've got days worth of work left to do, but I can't do it in the rain. New way of making videos where I like live stream games and then make content from that. Make it really difficult to put out 3 videos a week like I used to.
Samantha Amelia Burkhardt, get down from there this instant.
Speg, this is a maze, and darling, you are cheating.
Well, you were too slow because you were kissing all the time. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Kissing? We were lost
We thought you were lost, Samantha. We were looking for you. You need to come down right now.
How about I meet you inside?
Oh, the nerve.
Well, her stubbornness, she must get that from somewhere too, I guess.
So I'm honestly not going to worry about it. Like, notice that the magic, like, dust told me to go here first. I'm just going to do the best I can on content. Stream when I can, make bigger videos when I can. Try not to worry about being too consistent. Like, I know consistency is important for growth, but I don't have the time to, with this new style, I just don't have the time to make that happen. So it is what it is. It's all good. A lot of these mechanics are kind of slow for the sake of being slow. We'll see how much that trend continues through the game. But at least this opening sequence is a lot of kind of being stuck in place, waiting for the game to let you continue. Feels sort of like they're kind of artificially making the game longer than it is. We'll see. Just raw first impressions. It's a good looking game. The art style has like a realistic, faded look to it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not super realistic, obviously, like the leaves, etc. But everything else, it's got a nice sharpness to it that I like. And almost kind of like just the colors on that, you know? Sort of storybook in its own way, right? Sound design on it seems like it took like a lot of special attention. The music and the voice acting seems like it's really well done. Alright, I can't see. Return to play area. We did it. Where am I? I'm not in my preferred spot. Alagrug, Januar 1912. What's upside down? January 1912, new rides for Luna Park, thanks to an extensive investment of industrial entrepreneur Sven. Modern mountain roller coaster and the Atlantis-themed water ride. Moreover, the Venerable Theater is undergoing complete renovation. Big win for the Social Democrats. For the first time in history, the election of German Parliament ended with victory for the SPD. The left anti-militarist party fights for an expansion of workers' rights, international solidarity with workers in other countries.
Good morning, ladies. Welcome to another bite-sized edition of Crowd Corner, brought to you by the latest in broadcasting technology from Berlin. I'm your host and esteemed journalist, Mr. Pomeroy. Today there is civil unrest in Berlin. The economic crisis deepens. Inflation is taken hold, spiraling out of control. Only 2 years ago, $1 could be exchanged for 90 German marks. Today, that same dollar costs you billions of marks. Yes, billions. Can you believe the insanity? Well, best of luck to Jerry, while their entire economic system is on the rinse.
I stepped out of my play area again. I don't think I can get back into my play area. Oh, it's frustrating. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. It's because I've got it in teleport mode instead of room scale.
Look at us. You always were quite the artist, Sam. Sam, it's okay. Papa. But I'm not haunting you, Sam. Sorry. I'm here. Right now. For you. Just try and breathe. That's it. Slowly. I'm sorry. Coming back from the dead unannounced like this must be quite a shock. Your drawing, Sam. You had so many plans for this place. Remember? Oh yes, for Sven's surprise birthday party. And what a surprise it was for Sven and your mother.
Interesting. For Sven and your mother. Interesting.
Those big plans, Sam, needed big wallets. And Sven and his family's fortune are famous on this island. The fall of Atlantis was your idea, Samantha. Such a pity it never got an official opening. Ah, the trusty parachute drop. Well, in the war, mine didn't open, unfortunately. The Ferris wheel was our own version, reverse-engineered with care by our engineer puppeteer extraordinaire, Mr. Rasmussen. The Hilltop Theater my parents owned, we built the whole park around that place. This is where your mother first saw me perform. Ah, the maze. Remember how the giant used to have a working pipe? Well, till his face caught fire. A lot of refunds that day.
It's pretty cool. I think I've interacted with everything, have I not? I feel like I'm missing something. And I got past this point last time. Wonder what I'm forgetting to do. Must be something I haven't interacted with that I'm supposed to interact with. There's not that many things. I feel like this fella here is missing his stick. Do I have anything? Got a minecart. I don't even remember picking that up.
The concept for the roller coaster was actually Carl's. A battle between heaven and hell. Prints a ticket, guaranteed to sell. Oh, it's a rhyme.
I think we did it. That should be everything, right? We got to recover a key that's in this cake, if I remember right. Like, obviously I'm missing something. It opened on me.
Just in case.
Alright,
Just in case of what? These were our dreams, Sam. It's a shame we never got the chance to finish them.
I didn't expect it to jump to this. This is where the demo ended.
Speck, how did it go? What did you find? Anything worth any money?
Ugh, Mama. Speck. You need to stop calling me Speck. What does it even mean?
It means bacon in German and short for glasses, since you wear
Glasses. So, piggy glasses. My nickname is a pun.
a pun that stuck.
Actually, cruel is what it is.
But you were so cute and chubby, and then with the glasses.
Wait, didn't Papa have a pet name for you? Oh, Schnuckyputz. That's right. You loved being called Schnuckyputz.
Ugh, yuck.
I can't believe I forgot how much in love you and Papa were. It's helping. I'm sorry. You and Papa had big plans for the park.
No, your father and Sven had big plans for the park. They started with the theatre renovations. That would be the best place to inspect. Good luck, Samantha.
I feel like it's got a good story to tell. It's a slow burn, but that's all right. Explore the theater and its towers. Judge the progress of the renovations. Learn more about what the park's investor, Sven, what were his plans for the park's expansion. So we got Mama's objectives and my objectives. And Mama's objectives are not the same as my objectives. Sounds familiar. Chapter 2. Burkhart Theater. Well, this is fun because this is new ground. It's telling us to go over there, but we're going to take it in for a minute.
Sven, I hope you enjoyed your birthday celebrations last week.
Well, you and Bridget can definitely put the cell in celebrations. Did you mention my plans for the theater?
Yes. About that, Sven, I grew up in this theater before we built the park.
Did you tell her about my statue idea?
Let's talk to Bridget and iron out the details.
Every summer, this park is visited by thousands of British and German guests. The statue will be a statement from the people that actually have to live here.
You used to love the theater, Sam. It's in your veins, especially the puppet shows. And it's no wonder it's how you're recollecting your old memories.
Interesting. So we can't just interact with anything, only the things that matter. Which, as far as puzzle games go, that helps. Try to get underneath my chat window and see if the game will allow me to do that. Cool. All right, we'll keep going. Things are going well so far. What's the cable do, huh? That's not what that does. You would think it's what it does. See if we should yo-yo anything.
Carl used to always say, making a mess is making progress. Right, Speck? Sorry, Sam.
It's kind of fun. Not productive, but fun. I feel like this is the thing.
Maybe you can secure that somewhere. The trapdoors were a nuisance. They had to close automatically since they were part of the floor. We should pick up where we left off. And we can investigate the park, like your mother wants, sure. And we can also see what we can repair one day. You know the saying, Sam. Kill two birds with one stone. I'm already dead, so one bird then? To be clear, I'm not suggesting you kill your mother, Sam.
What?
Anyway, your mother came from money and I did not. As an artist, I did a lot of head nodding while your mother sealed many a deal. We had a nickname, C&C, charming and cunning. That's what they used to call us. Couldn't see it from the giant, but there is a gigantic statue on the roof that is part of the park expansions for Sven. I want my parents to be able to see it from the town, he used to say.
These old typewriters are very cool. Can't interact with the... Well, I guess you can interact with more of this stuff than I expected, but it's not really of consequence. Another readable Newspaper here. 4th of August, 1914. Germany at war. War against Russia and France. The Kaiser calls the people to arms. The SPD changes its policy and approves war credits in the Reichstag. What will England do? Story elements are pretty good. Can't really see through this window for some reason. Like hooking these trapdoors and stuff, the mechanics are all working well. Pretty smooth experience thus far. Whoa. That's kind of cool.
The men will travel and do battle, see the world, and the women...
The women will just silently agree to hold their country together. Is their role to mother an entire nation now? Not just their husbands.
Their role is their privilege. That's why we have to educate them.
Education?
Okay, maybe enlighten and inspire them. People need to be told what's important. We can do that here in the park.
I thought that is something we got to decide for ourselves and not be told.
Tell or be told, that's what my dad says.
Did your dad tell you that?
Sorry.
Funny. Who doesn't love a woman with a good sense of humor? Right, Hans?
What? That was kind of ominous, huh?
Sven is a lot more intimidating when he's not a shadow on a wall.
Interesting. Phoenix Pest Control says, I'm calling it now. Sven and Daddy are space aliens. Use the park as an immigration point for aliens from Mars. They're trying to expand, allowing King Zork to visit the U.S. president to discuss an interplanetary partnership about plums. That is a very good theory. I'm going to give it like a fairly low probability, but it's a great theory. I'm betting that Father Burkhart and Sven got something going on. You know what I mean? And then the cunning side of the relationship doesn't like it. Where am I supposed to go with this? Where am I? Put the safety cable back on. How does this work? Does it work? Oh, it just slides along. Like the other rail things. What do we do with this? A little yo-yo time. Seems mildly destructive. Actually, I'm starting to get some interesting vibes from this game. I will monitor that. I'm not going to voice too strong of an opinion yet. Just a vibe. Just a vibe. Don't want to say too much. Nice.
What? The spirit of the island shattered. That statue was designed by Carl Rasmussen. His workshop is on the other side of the scaffolding. We should go over there and see what went wrong. Speaking of Carl, remember how he gave you your yo-yo for your birthday?
What am I supposed to yo? Like, clearly I'm supposed to use the yo-yo, but... I wonder if my chat's in the way. Let me, Oh, I can't turn in space. I can't snap turn to get around the chat. Something moved.
Sam, I think you could hit that with your yo-yo from here.
Hit what, bro? It's gotta be right above me. I bet it is. And I can't see because the chat's in the way. Hey, Dazzy. Check your message in a second, bro. I think... There. I had to hit that through my chat window. I couldn't see. You guys are always causing me problems when I'm trying to play games. Where is the chat window? Let's catch up. Dazzy says, well, I'm here, but so is my mom. Interesting. Welcome to the stream, Dazzy and Dazzy's mom. Get rid of this yo-yo.
Darling, please remind me why you invited Sven and the entire town to the theater?
They think you've been awfully quiet for someone who is married to this new enemy. The local paper has asked, does Mr. Hans Wilhelm Burkhardt consider his daughter German or English? It's dreadful.
This speech is well written, as always, but it doesn't sound like me.
I tried to make it sound as much like you as I can. Well, how you would sound if you said this.
Schatz, this is not what's in my heart.
Oh, Hans, where is the brave actor I married? Just act like the Hans you need to be right now, okay?
Right.
Interesting. That makes sense.
Then I gave a rousing speech that energized the townsfolk. Well, I don't think they were that energized.
Is there something to yo-yo on
Well,
that?
heights never seem to bother you, Sam. Only homework, eating pumpkin, and large bodies of water. I guess homework isn't much of an issue anymore, right?
We're supposed to climb somewhere. Oh, there we go. Yo-yo the button. They're really using that yo-yo mechanic a lot. Now what? Does this work? We're making good progress. The theater was pretty cool. Had like a decorated ceiling and stuff. It's not in very good condition anymore.
Thank goodness we are finally across. I almost died of boredom. It turns out I'm all the workshop of our talented engineer, Carl Rasmussen. Designing our attractions, making crazy contraptions. Ooh, that rhymed. Now look at the state of this place.
I don't think I was supposed to let go of that ladder. Super fine enamel.
That was a great Friday fika, Samantha. Good job on the cakes. Now, if you'd excuse me.
Mr. Rasmussen, can I try the Krogskott grip pistol?
It's pronounced Krogskott Sprängmaskin Gripistol. Use the sentence, the Krogskott Sprängmaskin Gripistol is not for children.
It looks like so much fun.
I made it to navigate the park. It's not a toy, Sam. It's a tool.
It was my idea, though.
It's not just the idea, Sam. It's the execution. Maybe when you're older.
A grapple pistol.
Hey, I was saving that cake for later.
Gotta find this
The
grapple
Kraus,
pistol.
the Gross, Chris pistol, the grapple gun. Could come in handy. Fika Friday's Swedish afternoon tea. I'm pretty sure he was mining your imagination for ideas, since so many of them ended up in the park. Got it. Well, lucky this building doesn't face the ocean. Don't worry, it's bound to have hit something on the way down. Sam, let's go down and investigate.
I want to take it in a little bit before we go get that grapple pistol. Little Poseidon statue. It's like a good game to hide secrets in, but I don't really see anything. Alright, well, we're backtracking apparently. That's alright. It's easier to climb down because my chat's not in the way. I'm going to set up a different computer monitor because you can't change your Steam Link aspect ratios on your displays that you create, and because my extra display is an ultra wide, creates this very wide second screen that my chat's on, and that is difficult to use for chat. So I'm going to get a regular aspect ratio, regular widescreen aspect ratio display set up, and I'm going to hope that I can mount that to my wrists, and it'll be a little less intrusive during streams. I might work on that this weekend. There's our grapple pistol.
Okay, Sam. All you need to do is be in range, line up a shot, and shoot. Just make sure your aim is true and you'll be fine. My aim was true in the war. I guess the other soldiers was truer. Whoa! No wonder Carl was never late to meetings.
Interesting. I wonder where we go next, though. Can't reach those, can't see. It must be one above me that I can't see, huh? No? Huh. Not supposed to be down there, around there. Feel like if I went up, then I could grapple across. I wonder if, like, you can just angle it. Nah, it's still going to put me over there, I can see. It's not letting me shoot that one, but I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. Slow down and take it in here. Oh, there's a ladder. I didn't see it at all.
No. This is vandalism. Oh, what have they done to her? Pushing the beacon of this theater into its heart to destroy it. Vandals with a talent for the dramatic.
I don't think I'm supposed to reach my way out of here. Oh, got her face in the wall. That's just going to send me back down, which I don't want. Don't know where I'm supposed to go, boys. Yeah, so it just sends me back over there. But I don't see why I wouldn't want to do that. Like, if I could rope up, maybe I could crawl under that. But surely I'm supposed to go this way since I can climb here, right? We figured it out.
We could probably use that to get backstage somehow. There must be a clue back there about who caused all this mess. Sam, I'm also slightly confused right now.
Yeah. I understood. We gotta go find a fuse. Everything's just slightly out of range. It's slightly like not what I expect as far as where I'm supposed to go. Can't go over there. Can't go over there. Can't grapple anything. Like, I know I'm the dumb one, but...
Oh, the theater lights. Perhaps they can help us.
Theater mice? Is that what he said? There's a fuse. Also, I feel like we're supposed to yo-yo this. But I think I should go back and put that fuse in, right? There's another control over there as well. We'll go back and put the fuse in. I feel like that's the correct thing to do. What's it do? Nothing.
Whoa, Sam!
I broke it.
You are definitely getting a kick out of making your own. Like Carl always said, a mess is a sign of progress. Oh, it's a rhyme. Ah, yes, good thinking. Might come in handy.
Really glad I decided to grab that fuse back out of there. I think I would have got stuck for a good while if I hadn't done that. Accidental progress is still progress. That needs to plug into something. We did it.
They make you dig this grave, then they force you to wait in it? Nice, noble closing to a completely different speech than the one I wrote for you.
You were criticizing me for abandoning my beliefs, for taking Sven's money. So I made a stand.
A stand? Against who, exactly? England? Germany? Sven? Well, our precious Mr. Moneybags is mad at us now, and the entire town, judging by their reaction. There is a fine line between bravery and stupidity, Hans.
That must have made a lot of people angry. But angry enough to destroy a theater? Sam, have a look at that head. There seems to be a way underground from here. A very improvised way by the look of things. There is a ladder up, and maybe there's some way to free it so it can fall down into that opening.
I like some of the hints are very in the face, but I'm still struggling along. Let's catch up on the chat. It's been a while. Guys are talking to each other. Basically, she's visiting. Nice. It was an NES game where the yo-yo was your weapon. I don't remember that game. I remember Super Nintendo's Kirby Superstar. There was a character you could absorb his power, and it was a yo-yo. Lurking more than, unfortunately. It's all good. It's all good, Daz. Too dark, gotcha, hiding the ladder. Yeah. Yep. Pretty good progress. I'm gonna play for a long time today, so I'm not in any rush. And I feel like, I've got hung up a little bit here and there, but overall we're making pretty smooth progress. I think the level design it's not quite automatic. Like, I immediately assumed I should go that direction, and that was kind of distracting me from the fact that I needed to go there. So it's pretty good. I was like, knock it down. I did knock it down. Bro. Maybe it gets knocked down further. Maybe the hand. Maybe that lift. We already yo-yoed this. Can we grab that? We cannot. We can probably yo-yo that button. The yo-yo is like primary game mechanic, which is alright. I don't think there's anything else up here. He was like, we need to go down, but we're going up. Maybe that's the puzzle. Gotta go up to go down. Get up here and see what we see. Alright, we're all the way up. Let's try to look around and see if something makes sense. Maybe that yo-yo point.
Whoa! Sharpshooting yo-yo skills, Samantha.
Oh, Father Burkhart's actually kind of annoying. That's alright. Now, we're going down.
Someone found the secret entrance before us. But who had access to the plans? Me? Oh, but wasn't dead. Carl and Sven. Let's go down and find some more answers.
Secret entrance below. Kind of cool. There's probably cool things down here. Cool stuff and things.
I remember this now. These were our dressing rooms and storage. Though they used to have a much more conventional entrance. Carl must have given our workers a place to stay during the war. Well, more like a place to hide.
Wonder why the oil lamp is lit.
Our workers were from all over Europe. Who knows what the authorities would have done with them? Probably would have charged them and evicted them as deserters. Or, depending where they came from, enemies. The townsfolk were already furious with me. I served my country, avoided their wrath. Then, unfortunately, met my end to another wrath entirely.
I feel like his story on his death has changed 3 times. Like, first he said his parachute didn't open, and then he talked like maybe his enemies had better aim than him, and then he talked about avoiding his enemy's wrath to take another wrath. 1916, hunger and unrest spread, supply shortages, a winter of beetroot, growing protests strengthened resistance to the war. The new Independent Social Democrat Party is formed in protest against the war policy. Well, we found the wheel. Hey, a brush. Ah, barely reach it. It's a hell of a toothbrush. Does the wheel fit here? It does. Secret entrance. Rotating showers.
Ooh, a secret shower. Well, the shower part is not the secret part. The secret part is the... never mind.
A button. We will need that. Picture of men fighting from trenches. And the war in the fourth spring offered no prospect of peace. The soldier took his consequence and died a heroic death. Keep that next to the salt, pepper, and basil. Some canned supplies, a magic path telling us where to go.
It looks as though they left in a hurry. They could be okay.
Pretty cool. Oh.
So what would you have me do, Bridget? You'd rather have me fight and die for nothing? This war is against everything we believe in.
It's not about what I want. None of this is what either of us want. Maybe you go, you come back. They're saying it will all be over soon.
Sure, over for some of us much quicker than others. I can't believe you're even entertaining the idea.
Hans, you are an able-bodied German man. They want you to do your duty.
My duty? My duty to what?
To us.
My duty. Hey, Speck. What are you doing here? Oh, darling. I'm going to be all right. Do tell her, Bridget. Tell her I'm doing the right thing. And I will be all right.
She wanted me to go, so I did.
Interesting. Kind of taking that in, you know? This kitchen's very cool and very well drawn. Everything's very sharp. The lighting's nice. Like it's a really cool environment. We'll proceed. Many gears below the floor. Dear brother, I write from the trench, where each day feels heavier than the last. We lost 2 comrades this week, and the gas attacks come without warning, leaving us shaken and exhausted. The shells never stop. Fear is constant. I'm glad you found a safe way to avoid this madness. Pierre. Maybe Hans had a brother named Pierre. I can't read these. These rooms down here are really cool. This is where that button goes. Sure. That was my yo-yo. Let's try the button. That is a very elaborate little lift. Oh, there's something hanging up there.
Don't worry, it's not me. Well, I'm pretty sure it's not.
Interesting. Stand here to continue.
Samantha, is there any news from the park?
Mama, there's a body hanging from the parachute drop.
Samantha, don't be silly. Are you sure it isn't part of the ride?
What? No.
Sam, you are in an amusement park after all. Have you investigated yet?
No, I saw the body and I rushed straight back here, and then you called. I should call the police.
No, Samantha. We are so close. Don't call the police, not yet. Promise me you'll go up there and see for yourself first. Please, Sam. We both need this so much.
Mama, it's pretty high up, and shouldn't someone else?
Who, Samantha? I wouldn't send you there if I didn't think this was something you could...
Mama.
Don't mama me, Sam. It's either this or our ruin. Chin up, Samantha. Think of it as character building. Call me back once you've investigated.
She's quite the caring parent. Definitely doesn't value money more than the life of her daughter. Stand here to continue. Mama's objectives: climb the parachute tower, investigate the body, don't call the police. My objectives: maybe call the police. Who is vandalizing the park? Who is trying to intimidate the war deserters? Interesting. Chapter 3.
Dead body or not, it's best that we investigate. I think your mother could be right on this one. Something not as bad as we think it might be. Something someone put up there?
Interesting. I will be right back. I need to take a little bathroom break. Bad weather for bike. You could be out on the bike today, Pesty Baby. Well, no, not in the rain, my friend. Only ride in the rain when you get stuck in the rain while riding. I'll be right back. I'm going to run to the bathroom. So I'm going to set everything down. Hopefully it keeps working. I'm going to eventually set up like a B-roll video that I can play while I take breaks. But I don't have it set up today, so I apologize, and I will be back shortly. And I'm back. Let's make sure everything's still working. Reset our play space. Give me just a moment. Turn to game. Resume. Looks like it's still working. Welcome back. Overcast in Tennessee. Yeah. Not your food. Not our cause. Not your food. Interesting. So we got the old rope hook mechanic here. Let's read the newspaper first, shall we? November 1918, Revolution in Germany. Sailors' revolt spreads throughout the empire. Workers and soldiers' councils take control. Kaiser Wilhelm II abdicates, leaves Berlin. Republic proclaimed. Negotiations for an armistice are in full swing. Many pairs of glasses. Feel like that's a clue. How many pairs of glasses did Bro have? I feel like we're supposed to go out there, but I cannot. And there's probably, there it is. I don't know if I can reach that. That's too high. Yo-yo? Nope. Gotta get a hold of that somehow. Perhaps the grapple. Nope. Negative. The chat window is really in my way. I am going to move it. And I will just like check it periodically or something. Maybe we'll put it on the floor and see how that works. It's gonna like block view, but I can't see anything with it above me. So that is yo-yoable. See that? Like, chat, I'm gonna have to like work on that situation because go away, snatch. All right.
That ladder is in no state to get you up there.
Why isn't this working? Another newspaper in 1919. The peace terms of Versailles. Germany is to sign heavy territorial losses, reparation demands, military restrictions cause outrage throughout the empire. The Reichwehr is to be limited to 100,000 men. This is an interesting game, yeah?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Pomeroy, the concerning edition. Proud Paul, reporting the news of Germany out to the world. Huge revelations shock Berlin concerning what the German press now calls Schwarzer Reichswehr, the empire's defense. The Schwarzer Reichswehr are secret paramilitary units, increasing the German army to more than 100,000 soldiers in direct violation of the peace treaty of Versailles, illegal, hidden weapon stockpiles, silent drilling formations in the middle of the night. This revelation of treachery was uncovered during a coup in northern Germany. A short-lived coup, however, since government forces collapsed the revolt within hours. The German government attempts to reassure us that it has everything under control. Meanwhile, hyperinflation strikes secret armies, and now this coup paints a more concerning picture.
Turn off that static. Figure out where we're supposed to go next. There's a ladder that goes nowhere. To these rungs.
Sam, perhaps we could take your mind off things. Think of better times.
Think of better times.
You remember that view? One thing you can't accuse me of being is unromantic.
Oh yes, the beach. I thought we were coming up here to resolve things.
The Strandkörbe, beach chairs. Remember? Come on, we shared my first kiss here.
We shared my first kiss? Was I your first kiss?
Well, I mean, sure, but I practiced a lot after that.
You mean you were using me for practice?
No, I mean... You know what I mean.
It's okay. I know what you mean.
I don't really know what he meant. That was a weird thing to say.
Your mother and I used to come up here all the time and talk. Ooh, that locked structure goes pretty far up.
I'm gonna have to find a key somewhere to get in here.
We should find the key to get inside.
Yeah, I agree, bro. Let's do more climbing. Eventually we'll come back here, glide across, and go through the locked door. We do climb like a monkey. That looks like it opens, but it doesn't. Apparently we grapple across. Why is this here? This game doesn't seem to have a lot of stuff that's like interactable. Doesn't need to be interactable, and yet it's because of that. I see. I have to move the chat window again. Can't seem to keep it out of the way in this game. Give me just a second. We'll try putting it above again. So we knocked that down. Now we hook it over here. Lovely. Now we're back to the beginning. We glide across and use our key. I haven't decided what kind of story they're trying to tell yet. Got mixed feelings about it. Now we need our key. We did it. Alright, climbing up into the chat. Just like we wanted. That needs yo-yoed. Come on. This needs hooked. Didn't hook for some reason. We're gonna try again though. Why not?
Oh, Sam, your magnetic monkey wand.
What?
You and Carl had plans to sell these and make a fortune. Shame. After the war broke out, he must have never gotten the chance. Magic Monkey Magnet. Project Triple M. Your secret project. All sitting in boxes waiting to be shipped. Some potential, Sam, to get us back on our feet. Fund some of the repairs, perhaps. That clip for the rope, it's missing a piece. I would never tell you to stick that monkey where it doesn't belong, but perhaps that would help in this one very specific case.
Maybe I'm supposed to use the magnetic wand to find the... There it is. To find the clip. I see. It's kind of overthinking it a little bit. It's stuck. Stupid fish. Alright. Got a clip. Well, at least it added a mechanic. We're up to a yo-yo, a grapple, and a wand.
Looks like it's time for some more monkey business, Sam.
I don't like him.
Yes, sorry. I can't believe I said that either. We can probably use it on something metal around here.
Can I reach that with it? Is that the plan here? Let's try left-handed. I don't think any of this can be read. Gotta grapple up again. That yo-yo looks like it's already... That's already been knocked. That one's not, though. Give me that. Go away. Okay. Let's see. We'll hook this here. That opens that. We'll go up there. We need to get that rope loose so we can pull that up. I think it's story time.
Hans, none of his employees grew up here. They lack the work ethic. No wonder we are behind. How are you supposed to get this ride finished before... Before what? Get it done. At least you'll have something worthwhile to be remembered by when you get shipped out to the front lines.
And what about you, Sven? How will you serve? Cups of tea for the ladies waiting for their brave husbands to come home, maybe?
You little shit.
Sven, we all know you'd fight if you were able.
Hans, regardless of how you feel, when war comes, it will be idiots like him on the other side of your rifle.
I feel like Sven's resentment really came from himself. One of the trapdoors is connected from the other side.
I was able to drag it along the glass with the magic stick, and I think it fell. Sven and Hans didn't like each other very much, which makes sense because I don't find either one of them very likable. Or no, yeah, I don't know, whatever their names are. We're forgetting names already. Let me have the dang...
What kind of cheeky monkey locks the door behind them? Sam, I didn't plan that one, I swear. It sounds more like a joke you would say.
We like a key. Wonder if we can do something with the magnet. Let's see, that's about that high relative. Ha! I'm a genius. Genius. The greatest puzzle doer to ever do a puzzle. Alright.
Looks like somebody was trying to cover their tracks. Power needs to be restored to move the elevator. Not a good sign.
That makes sense, I guess. The wires are kind of color-coded, though, aren't they? That seems pretty right, though. Let's see. Like green. That's kind of green. It's really hard to tell, actually. Like, none of those are blue. We'll just do what makes the most sense. see out this time.
Oh, so close and yet so far. Well, so high and not yet quite high enough.
We're getting there. Patience, dead man.
When we reopen this park, it's supposed to be wholesome. And only scary some of the time.
Ow!
Hold still, Sam. You took quite the tumble.
Mr. Rasmussen?
Yes?
Artist, engineer, family doctor. Why are you so good at so many things?
Well, I like to read, and my mother said, boy, learn the skills you need for your dreams.
How was this your dream?
I wasn't finished, Sam. Learn the skills you need for your dreams. And the skills you need to protect you from your nightmares.
When would she tell you this?
Before bed, every night.
Right.
Huh.
Carl Rasmussen never ceases to amaze me.
That was weird.
Sam, did you ever consider this might be one of those unfinished business type ghosty deals, perhaps? I would never haunt. It's not my style. Though I don't get to make the rules, or I probably wouldn't be here.
Feel like we're supposed to do some climbing, but I don't really see where. There's a power plug thing there. Oh, that can be pulled out. Well, that was probably dangerous. Does that mean I should go back down to the other lift, though? Go on down. Man, we're getting good at puzzles. Nice casual exercise here. Lots of climbing over there, I can see. Something needs plugged in, but I don't have anything to plug in. We're gonna have to find it. Check the... There's gotta be a wire hanging somewhere, and I just don't see it. Check up on the chat before we continue. Yo-yoable indeed, bro. Can we just push this open? No. That's what the power is needed for. Can't unplug that because it goes here. So we have to get the power across. Maybe we can just jumper it over. Maybe I don't need another piece. Apparently I do. Do we have anything in inventory? We do not. Okay. So we haven't gone further that direction, but we can't. Huh. There is a plug up there. And a fuse. I can't go up. Perhaps I need this to come down to get a hold of that. Well, that didn't work. My chat's in the way again. I'm going to move the chat to work my way through this puzzle. Bear with me. I know this is a pain, but it is what it is. Alright, now we can see. There's a button. Yo. Easy work. See, the chat is making me appear dumber than I am, and I'm already dumb enough. So that should be energized, right? Is there also a button? Let's check this first. So fuses are in, and that's energized. Now, we go down. It's a great idea to attach your extension cords to a lift.
Here, don't you think I'd bump into them by now? Well, figuratively, I mean.
Ooh, what is this? It's magnet time.
Hans, what was all that commotion back there?
Carl versus Sven, or Sven versus Carl. Bridget, when you look out at all this, doesn't it make you sad? Like, how long will we have this? How long till we mess something up?
Mess something up? Speak for yourself.
No, I mean, people.
If it's not us, then it's out of our hands. We'd have to let go, right?
I would hold tight. As tight as I could. For as long as I can.
Kind of a whiny fellow for a dead man.
Ah, look at us. You couldn't find a happier couple. Sure, we'd have our lovers' tiffs every now and then, but you could tell we're in love.
I have to use the magnet on a stick.
Sometimes the key is to raise your head and just look around you. During the war, one time, I raised my head to peek out of the trenches. Maybe something I shouldn't have done.
See, there he is again, like describing a different end of himself during the war. How many ways did he die? This is not bad, actually. A bit tedious. Did we do it? Are all the buttons in? Nope, that one's out. Go back down this way. Hey, it opened the door. We did it. And the ball came out. We can't take the ball. Goodbye, ball. Must be a key hidden somewhere. Perhaps in this vent. Something in the vent. Let's see if we can shake it loose with the magnet. No. Oh, I see something. Yo. There it is. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. Go away, inventory. Well,
despite our circumstances, it must be nice coming out here for some fresh air. And that view. No wonder why, before the war, English and German tourists alike used to flock to this place.
this place is a death trap.
Sam, it looks so old. I doubt this was left for you to find. They were trying to intimidate someone specific. But who was next?
Can't tell anything about the dummy. It does have a crown. Not a crayon. A crown. Like a hat. For pretentious people.
Sam, are you
Hello?
there? Are you okay? What was it?
Nobody. Just a dummy to scare people living in the park.
People living in the park? How is that possible?
During the war, Mama, people were living here. Mama?
But how could that be? Perhaps after Hans left, they stayed on. It was tough for us, but if there were deserters there, no one is hated more than a coward during wartime.
They weren't cowards. They thought it was a waste of life.
Your father's life, too, remember? He must have served some purpose. I'm sorry, Sam, but that's the last I'll hear about it. Inspect the rest of the park and let's be done with this place. What about the fall of Atlantis? It was never finished, and I'd be curious to know what state that's in.
I've already been past it, and from the outside, well, it looks wet.
Ah, water. Just another challenge for you to face, dear. And Sam, try not to let your memories get the better of you, okay? Take care, Samantha.
Pretty cool game. Mama's objectives: navigate and inspect the flooded ride. See if there is a way to drain the water. My objectives: why was the fall of Atlantis never finished? Did the workers stop working on the ride? So I can see if I can find a way to drain the water. That's how British people say water. In case you guys didn't know. Stand here to continue. Very cool. The environments are great.
Samantha, I have a little surprise for you.
Oh, don't tell me the new ride is ready.
Okay, I won't tell you. How about I just let you see for yourself?
But Mama said it wasn't safe to...
The ride was your idea, Spec. I think you have the right to see it, don't you?
When you put it that way...
This looks great.
When we planned the fall of Atlantis to be a water ride, this is not what I imagined.
Let's look around here a little bit. The text on all this is... I don't think it's real text, but it's very convincing. A little advertisement here for Luna Park. Wads of paper for some reason. Pretty cool. I'm gonna put the chat back where it was a minute ago so I can read it again. Now that we're through that, I can adjust it here just a little bit. Nice. And then resume game. Tony Sellin, welcome to the stream, bro. Hope you're doing well. Stuck in the tower, so watching. I just made it through the tower, so you might rewind the stream and see if I could help you get through it. This will be the first time I've ever helped anyone with a puzzle, so it feels like a special occasion. Dazzy says, still here, just doing family stuff and things. All good, Daz. Appreciate you, bro. And I don't know exactly what Phoenix Pest Control's saying. Subnamalophobia incoming in 3-1. A tower. Yeah, Daz, you gotta pay attention, bro. Alright, what are we supposed to do? Oh, I about fell
This
down.
isn't good. We should see what's going on up there. That spare elevator gear must have fallen into Mr. Rasmussen's rejected carnival game. We rejected many of these games because they were much too hard. Impossible to solve.
Gotta get the gear out. Gotta get the gear out.
Unless you cheat with the magnetic wand. Good thinking, Sam.
If you could describe the spot you're stuck, maybe I can help you. There we go. That is the wrong tool.
We could call it an almost success?
Indeed. Now what? Can I lift this? Hang on, I'm gonna lay on the floor.
Great.
What? Great what, bro? The gear rolled right on by. Why did he say great? Huh. Oh, we just inventoried that. Maybe it'll go there and function as a key. No? Functions as a handle for the door that wasn't locked that I couldn't just push for some reason. Video games. Check the chat before we proceed in case I can help you. Message redacted. Oh, yeah. Yep. I about passed out, apparently. Hang on.
You can do this. Oh, Sam. Your fear of large bodies of water is back to haunt you. Well, Sam, I'm here to help you, not to haunt you. Come on, let's do this together. That's it. One hand at a time. Good work, Sam.
That doesn't make a ton of sense, but we did it. Does this work? It does work. Huh. I don't know if that slid something over that, like, mattered. It goes from both sides. Interesting. We shall experiment. Maybe one's supposed to go right, one's supposed to go left. Beware what lies ahead, traveler. Do not stretch your arms or limbs outside the boat. Please protect any belongings. Oh, there it is. There's an opening. I see it. Too far. Maybe that's the spot it's supposed to be in because it's kind of rubber banding to that spot. Oh, that one can be yo-yoed.
Okay, one more section and then we're at the bottom.
Go away. Pretty good game, overall. Puzzles are fairly approachable.
Dark, gloomy, and disgusting. We should have made it part of the ride. The missing elevator gear seems to be stuck in the grill above you.
I can't reach it. I need to turn that valve. Oh, and then I switch over to that. We're figuring it out.
Oh, you did it, Sam. Great. Now onward and upward. Literally.
What do we do? Climb back the way we came? I assume I need to go back. I never really understood where I needed the gear. But hey, we got a magic dusty path to follow, so we're doing alright. That was a decent little puzzle. Like, I solved it very quickly. But it felt like a puzzle that could have been challenging. You know what I mean?
Carl, what is it? This shoddy workmanship isn't like you. What's really going on?
We have slowed down, Mrs. Bushard. We don't know how important any of this will be when...
When war comes, you mean? What has Hans told you?
Hans tells us one thing, Swim something else. After the speech, they no longer talk to each other.
Dick! Where are you?
Speak of the devil.
Madame, what's the English saying? It's better the devil you know and the devil you...
Then the devil you don't. She's not down here, Hans. I'm sorry, Carl.
Interesting. Interesting. The plot thickens.
What? You heard all that? Sven and I weren't seeing eye to eye. After the speech, you must have noticed how much things had changed. Different isn't always bad, Sam. Right? The elevator was broken. Remember?
The gear must go down here. Doesn't look like it's missing down there. Feel like I don't understand exactly. I got that gear, and I don't know where to bring it. Figure it out. Let's see if it fits down here. No. Back to inventory. So the gear goes somewhere. We just have to figure out where. Perhaps here.
Genius. Great work, Sam.
Now we'll try the button again.
Ooh, I didn't think I would be so excited about pressing an elevator button.
Appears to be working. We're so smart. That was a decent little puzzle room. I feel like they're getting more clever as the game goes, and in a way a little bit like maybe more intuitive.
Well, lucky you aren't afraid of the dark, Sam. Or ghosts. Anymore.
Oh, it's so dark. This is going to be difficult.
Ooh, Sam, that is a lot of water.
Water. I can't drag myself along the rope for some reason. So we need to go up. It's yo-yo time. The ultimate tool for exploring abandoned amusement parks. Supposed to climb over and under, perhaps. Let me plug in the things. We're missing a fuse. Have to find a fuse. Oh, look at that. That's interesting, huh? It's like tottering. Perhaps the grapple. Negative. Perhaps the yo-yo. Negative. Magnet doesn't work. Hey, there's a fuse right there.
There's a rope connected to each side. Maybe lower that boat and make your way across with... Curious. Someone must have flooded this ride. On purpose.
On purpose. On purpose. Not only that, it did it intentionally. Now we have a boat that we can drag ourselves along with.
Okay, Sam. You know what to do.
Characters like all panicky. I'll take this environment in for a minute because it's kind of cool.
Good, Sam. Let's go again.
Got a water pressure puzzle to solve over there. A grapple hook point there. A big eye thing there.
That's it. One hand at a time. Good idea, darling. Think of better times.
And open.
Wow! It's just how I dreamed it.
That's right, sweetheart. The fall of Atlantis, the once great city that sank due to the citizens fighting among themselves.
Were the people always fighting, Papa?
Not always, Speck. For a time, they were very happy.
Oh, Papa. Three horses!
Good news. Behind this door are the controls to open the main gates. Meaning, we could drain the water very quickly. This must be how they flooded the Rhine.
Oh, this is
And
cool.
Perhaps if we redirect the water flow, then we can drain it. And when I say we, I mean you.
Look at this. They're port specific. I feel like there's one right here. Can I magnet it up? Or cannot? Can I reach down and just grab the thing? I bet I wasn't supposed to be able to do that yet. And then this needs connected. Aw. We gotta fix the water cannons. That's kind of cool.
You are going to love this, Speck.
Papa, it feels a little wobbly. Are you sure it's safe?
It's supposed to be a little scary. That's part of the fun.
But Papa...
Samantha, darling, we don't have to do this if you are too scared.
I just have to be brave, and it'll all be okay.
That's the spirit, Schatz. I'll be waiting for you at the bottom.
Yes, it's all coming back to you now. Well, hopefully not all of it.
Wow, there's a bunch in here. I should have been a plumber.
Look at you, clever clogs. We can hear the water flowing on the other side. Ah yes, this was going to be used to entertain the guests as they waited to enter the ride.
I don't know if I'm supposed to keep dousing these or... Hey!
So now all we need to do is swing back to that door, use the key, open the main gate, drain the ride, save the day.
My boat drifted. So I don't know.
Seems like we rerouted the water behind the store, and the room is flooding. Probably not they. Oh no. Sam, get away! Hurry!
It's not gonna let me. I got smoted. I was smoten.
Speck!
Oh God, Speck. I thought I lost you.
No! Speck? Speck, what happened?
Look, she's fine. Right, Speck?
I'm fine.
See?
No.
Mama. He didn't know.
No! Stop! You don't have to keep protecting her from the park.
Hans, I'm protecting her from you.
Oh, that was cruel. It's your own fault for being dumb, bro. Gotta be more careful. You about killed me twice now, at least that I'm aware of. That was a pretty cool section. We're doing great. Eyes forward, Samantha.
Interesting
Hello?
development, Sam. I may have found a buyer. He is going to make an offer. All you need to do is sit tight and... Sam?
Mama, you knew I almost drowned in the fall of Atlantis when I was a kid. Why didn't you say something?
You were far too small. He never should have put you in danger.
No, that's not it.
Samantha, you don't need to apologize for him.
No, Mama, I'm not apologizing.
Then what's the matter, dear?
I don't want to sell my park when we can repair it.
My park? We? Who is we, Sam, and repair it? With whose money?
There's a lot more going on here, Mother. People were living here. There were threats. I'm going to the roller coaster to find answers. If I find out the truth, then maybe...
Get out of your dream world, Speck! Your father, noble as his efforts were, has failed. Do you understand that the park is a failure? I'm sorry, Sam, but you need to face the truth.
No, Mama. I'm going to find it.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool games growing on me. Having a good time. Stand here to continue. Mama's objectives: sit tight and talk to the buyer. My objectives: don't sit tight and talk to the buyer. What happened to the deserters? Where is Carl? Redemption roller coaster. Chapter 5. Redemption roller coaster.
An assortment of eviction notices mixed with vandalism. They clearly wanted to kick the workers out. And someone took steps to make it happen.
Gonna see where I am in my play area here. Okay, doing alright. I'm gonna grab the chat window, pull it over so I can see it because it's too far away. Almost. A little tweaking. Back in business. Alright. Nothing missed. We will proceed. Game's getting good though, right? Let's see. I think I've got a little over an hour that I can continue to play. Perhaps we're supposed to go in here. I don't read this stuff. It's in Klingon. Can't read Klingon. We're gonna do this again.
Hans, I'm getting things in order. Put this somewhere safe. It opens the path to the lookout. Tell no one.
A key? Just in case. In case of what?
Who can tell? Something bad. Someone bad.
You can't mean Sven. With his glass eye, he can't join the army. He has always wanted to enlist his whole life. He's just envious since he doesn't get to serve in the war.
But everyone who works here in this park could.
Interesting.
You heard this before I left for the war. The park was left in good hands, but for how long?
Well, we gotta do the little ball maze puzzle.
Another tricky contraption from Carl, where a keyhole might have done the trick. Why would he make it so hard for people to come in here?
It's okay. We'll get through it. Bet the developer was really proud of themselves. Now they'll go back and forth with the ball, and then they'll go back the other way with the ball. When they get done with that, they'll bring the ball back to the other side. Come on now. I don't think this is working. I feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over again, aren't I? Huh. Oh, that's a different one, right? That's the lower one? Maybe it is working. There's just like no positive feedback that it's actually doing anything. We'll mess with it here. Yeah, that's weird. Like it finally did something, but going back and forth over and over again, I was kind of convinced that I was barking the wrong tree, you know? Why did they make this so... I wish you could just push them. Back my magnet. All right. Come on. This is a waste of time. Stepped out of my area. Come on. Why? Why did we do this? Is there anything cool down there? No? Anything cool up there? No? We've just lengthened the route of the puzzle. It's alright. Hopefully this isn't a thing where the game designers are like, you know what, the game's not long enough. Triple the monotonous puzzles. The story's getting decent. In addition, it doesn't even really feel good to drag this ball around. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a frustrating activity in general. Dear developers, if you watch my live stream of this game, shorten this sequence. It's all right. Why? Why? Like, it actually kind of makes you mad, you know what I mean? They've made a lot of really cool design decisions in this game, and then suddenly this, you know? That was crazy. Hey, Dazzy. You doing all right today, bro? Let's see. Stratat von Hallgrug eviction notice. Illegal immigrants and war deserters have been forcibly removed from this dwelling. 32 males of mixed ethnicities are now in custody and are awaiting trial. Any person to enter this dwelling is illegally trespassing and will be punished to the full extent of the law. Illegals einwandern Kragschlugenwagen Zansweis aus diesem Anfang. Okay. That was some good German by me. Hang on, I got my head stuck in something. What's this? Redemption roller coaster.
Look, Sam. Look at the plans. Someone came through here. Made it look like a war deserter menu. Crossing off hiding places as they searched the roller coaster ride. That concrete wall isn't part of the original plan. It's been sealed. But Sam, I think we have more than enough information we need.
Do we? Wow, this is going to take some doing. We got cranes and lifts. I got to put this track back together, I think. We got some unplugged wiring up there. Let's see if this thing works. My cooling fan just shut off. Turn it back on. So we're missing a button on the elevator in addition to all this stuff. So I guess climb across. There's a grapple right there for some reason, even though we can climb across. So I must be able to grapple from this platform.
Lots to repair in the
and then
park,
come back.
but we could do it.
I'm basically a professional electrician at this point, and I punched my couch, which means I need to move over to the center of my play space. Bear with me. Where am I? Alright, decent. Broken glass makes me think I can get something out of there like that key. Start to kind of figure out the game's vibe, you know? Give me the key. Nice. We are missing some fuses, apparently. We have a key now. We can use the key to get the fuses. If I could get that hoist up somehow. There's a whole bunch of fuses in here. Are they any good? They don't appear to be. Okay. But I think there is a good fuse in there. Give me the fuse. Ah, and there's a lock on the front. Did that do something? It lit this up. Ah.
You've come a long way, Sam. I'm not just meaning from London to Germany. All this problem solving, you're a natural, like me and Carl.
I'm a natural problem solver. Speaking of solving problems, I'm gonna move the chat back over where I can see it again. Had to fiddle with the chat more than any previous game we've played together. We're doing all right. Resume. Okay, so we can yo that down. Yo. Because it doesn't appear to have power from above. And I did see a fuse over there. So we're going to go up and see what we see. This is a good game. So there's fuses in that. Why would we climb up here? Don't know. Maybe this is supposed to hoist over, and then I could use it to climb. It didn't want me to let go of that. When in doubt, use the yo-yo. Now we can hoist this down, and then we'll go up, and we'll climb across. I let go of the ladder and made it mad. There we go. Still not powered on. I see. Overhead plugs that I couldn't see. We had some extra wires there just to confuse the masses, you know? But my mass was not confused. Maybe I can climb up and over that cable. So there doesn't seem to be another control on this thing. I wonder if connecting the red cable enables a different function. Let's just check. No. It's the same function. That's interesting. So, like, the two sets of cables, it didn't actually matter which set I used. I thought I was smarter than I was. But I wasn't.
What is that?
Calm down,
A
bro.
roller coaster cart full of military hand grenades just hanging there? This has no business being here. An explosive problem just waiting to happen.
We've done a lot of climbing today. Ta-da! Yo.
Interesting. Definitely a way across. We should find out what this plugs into. Sam, all this military equipment, what is this place being used for?
It's kind of a silly question, isn't it? Making good progress. We can climb down that ladder too, apparently. Which we're going to need to do because there's a red wire. What's this do? Ooh, lifts and lowers.
We could align all the roller coaster railings to make a giant marble ball run, like you used to when you were a kid. Imagine that.
Apparently we need to climb down here, see what's what. We're missing a wire. I have to lower that basket. Huh. I'm not real sure how I lower that basket from here. I have to climb back up and yo-yo it. And then that cart plugs across those two and will energize the other side of the circuit. reach the button. I think it needs to be lower than that, though. Save the key, save the key. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Now this has to stay here, because it'll unplug if I move it.
Oh, that's exactly what you are doing.
And we can crane this over here. Let that settle into place.
You seem dead set on seeing what's behind that wall, whereas I'm not dead set at all. Only the dead part.
Cool story. Then we knock that cart down, and it'll hit that, and the grenades will blow a hole in the wall, and we get to see what's in there. And we're real smart, and real good at puzzle games. What's this do?
Clever! Now you have tracks for a cart to go across the top, for some reason. Ooh! And you could climb across the bottom. Make your way outside, perhaps.
Somehow we gotta get over there and knock that cart loose. How do we do that? Huh. Surely I'm not supposed to climb all the way back around the way I did. I don't believe that. I don't think that's it. Like maybe, but I want to explore this first. So we got some new comments. I'm going to step out and check those real quick before we move on. Ready, bro. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Kind of early today, Unk. Thanks. Yeah, Saturday morning, and it's raining, so the stuff I was going to do, I can't do. So a guy made a post about aero rig balancing in dummies versus noobs, saying it's mid. I made a counter argument to everything in that post, and some guy said, and I quote, Unk gets mad, but what are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? I agree with you completely. I don't have any idea what you're talking about. Dad says, right. I'm now to get my hair cut. We'll check the rest out later. Have a nice day. Thanks for stopping by, Dazzy. I didn't even think you had hair to cut, bro. So it does seem like I have to take the long way around to yo-yo that. There's gotta be something I'm missing, right? That seems like such a long... It's gotta be that, though. We're missing something simple, and we'll figure it out. But I think it's down. It kind of fits the vibe of the level design. It's the first time I've been called Unk. Oh, here we go.
Sam, we have no memories of this place. This isn't some trip down memory lane. It's a mess. That's a long way up.
Go, gadget, grapple. This is pretty cool. Go, gadget, grapple again. Go, gadget, yo-yo. Hang on, my chat's in the way. I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Had to hit that button. You guys couldn't see that because you guys were in my way.
Well, now it's a long way down.
Indeed. Solving puzzles I can't see? Like the Helen Keller of VR? I think that's it. Oh, got more climbings to do. Okay.
Something tells me you're about to make a big mess.
Pop goes the weasel.
Oh, Sam. Are you okay? Looks like that did the trick. And now a new path has opened up.
Hey.
We can finally get out of here. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm not a fan of the rides we're not as familiar with.
Gonna take us a little roller coaster ride, boys. Great progress today. Let me check what time it is. I've got about an hour maximum. The feeling that I'm going to get fairly close to the end of this game, but not quite get there today. Well, I apparently have to go down here. Summon the elevator. Summon. Been a good little game, though. I don't regret it at all. Having a good time with it. Everything's worked pretty well. Everything's been pretty intuitive. The more I understand what it kind of, like the vibe of the devs, the more I feel like I flow through it pretty well. Story's kind of cool. Just generally having a good time. Nice narrative puzzle game.
Ooh. A secret elevator? Call you devil. Just in case, indeed. So, all the workers were evicted and Carl is who knows where? Captured too, maybe? Or was this his final hiding place?
This is really cool. Let's take it in for a minute. Neat. Very neat. Don't go. That's kind of sad. Hans, it is unsafe. We can never return to our old life. The island hates us.
It is unsafe. We can never return to our old life. The island hates us. If you went to war, you would have seen firsthand what hate is capable of. I can only hope your crusade hasn't made your shelter your grave. Samantha and I, we cannot hope. Hope is a spiral. It will suck us down. It has scarred us. I'm telling your daughter that you have died in the war. It is for her own protection. I am aware that this war has consumed you, Hans. It ate you. I sincerely hope whatever it was you wanted to achieve has brought you some peace, a peace fitting for the carefree, playful man I fell in love with. This is who Samantha will remember. Dove, December 1917.
Interesting.
Papa? Please. Answer me. What did they do to you? Why won't you say something? Why are you leaving me? Again.
Oh, Sam, you're back. I was so worried. Now, the buyer is going to call, and all you have to do is...
Mother, stop. I found the truth that your husband was alive here.
What? Now, Sam, don't let your imagination...
They took Papa God knows where. My father, here, in the park, during the war. And you bloody well knew he was here.
Samantha, we both know that's preposterous.
You wrote to him. I'm going to tell Samantha that you died in the war. You never even gave me a choice.
I got a letter from a ghost, Sam. A ghoul that lied to his wife, lied to his daughter. Imagine, Samantha, the man that widowed you, all of a sudden wants back in.
So why didn't you let him come back to us? Now he's gone. Is it better this way? Did it feel easier to lie?
Did it feel easier to lie? Of course not, Sam. It hurt. It hurt too goddamn much. A hurt that a child shouldn't have to feel. That damn place is cursed, Samantha. I am begging you to sign the deed and come home.
The plot thickens. Where are we? Chapter 6. The Wheel of Fate.
Hello, is that Samantha? Good job on appraising the park. Your mother told you I'm willing to buy the park and make you and your mother very rich. Samantha?
Sam, stay quiet. We can hear him below us right now.
Ha. Yes, you must be speechless. It's a generous sum. To avoid any controversy around you and your family, I'd like to remain anonymous. But not to worry. The park is in very good hands. Are you there? Hello? Ah.
Interesting.
Things seem to be getting rather dangerous. I can feel that you have many questions right now. Sam, I'm pretty sure the answers you seek are underground, wherever the buyer just went.
Interesting stuff. Nothing on the radio this time. Move over here and check the chat. It's getting interesting, boys. Captain Munta, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, bro. Beings Pest Control, welcome back. Isn't there a wire hanging from the upper platform? He's a draft dodger. It does seem like so. We're making progress, huh? Sorry, I didn't notice that you guys were trying to give me tips back there when I was stuck. The chat window is often in inconvenient places, so I don't check it super often.
Ah, look, under the Ferris wheel there's a way underground. We are going to need a lot more movement than that.
We need a fuse. We need a fuse in. That did something. Well, pull that up. You can grapple across, perhaps. Nope, that's for yo-yoing. Yo. Now we can grapple across. Precious fuse. Take it in for a minute. Wheel of Fate. It's like broken and damaged. Some of the supports are kinda not in the best of way. But it's very cool. You know, I really enjoyed this game. Shout out to you, Phoenix Pest Control, for suggesting I play this one next, because this has been a great experience. Look how good that looks. This is one of those games that's going to be kind of overlooked, I imagine. So I'm glad that I'm playing it and kind of trying to cover it, you know?
You've gotten pretty good at fixing these things.
I have. So we can zip over there, and it looks like there's some climbing to be done. we're chugging for no reason. It came out of it. It's chugging. It's chugging. It didn't like that for some reason. Alright. I feel like I'm supposed to climb out of here. I could see it well from the other side. I wonder if my chat's in the way of something. Let's look around first. I know I could see the rungs from the other side. It's got to be right here, and I just can't see it, huh? Oh, there's a fuse box over there. Can't quite hit it. Let's try messing with the power on the other side before we come across. Also, give me a chance to look at that a little better. The rung's on the outside, but it's not low enough to reach from inside the car. I feel like if the car was in a different position... I have to be over there. Of that, there's no question. Must be something simple I missed over there. I'm not close enough to grapple those. I'm not close enough to yo-yo it. I was close enough to yo-yo it. I bet we got more power now, huh? No, no difference. Huh. Huh. Pretty sure that's the only option there. Like it won't go further right. And it won't kind of stop in the middle and let me, maybe it, nope, it doesn't. See, it goes on by. It did stop in the middle. But it won't let me use it there. I think we're onto it now.
Maybe there's a broken circuit box somewhere.
That took me longer than it should have, but we got there. Only by
Samantha.
exhausting all potential options.
I'm sorry I wasn't what you believed I was. But I thank you for believing me. You've grown into a smart, brave young woman.
What have you?
Once you work out the real truth, I'm sure whatever you invented of me will disappear. Thank you, Sam.
Pretty cool game. Feel like this is gonna stall and then we'll have some climbing to do. What have you? Away we go. Oh my. What a death trap, you know? Oops. We took the long way around there, didn't we? Pretty cool, though. Where'd the chat window go? Way the heck over there. Can't even get to it. About fell down. I'll get to the chat window in a minute. Let's see what's down this hole. Elevator or ladder in the dark. Very dark. Chapter 7. Underground. Actually, I'm going to use this spot to walk back under my chat. Nice. All right. Yo, the box. Is the wheel needs plugged in first. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. It took me a minute to figure that out. It's too far away from the chat. We got there. Got another little maze thing. Hey, a phone. Dearest Mrs. Bridget Burkhart, soon I will receive the signal over deed and all relevant documents left for me from your daughter. Once again, I'm sorry for your loss. Losing your husband, the owner of this fine park, must have been devastating. At least now you'll be able to move on with your life. My apologies for not revealing my identity. It is best to stay anonymous to protect your family and myself from any backlash from the citizens of the island. Sincerely, the buyer. I sort of suspect the buyer is her father. Don't spoil it if you're in the chat, please. So, there must be a button in this dark. I can kind of see a key in there. Let's get that out first. I think I lost it in the dark. Maybe I got it in my inventory? I did. Good thing. Does it go in there? No. I can't see. This key goes somewhere. Perhaps I missed it in the other room. I didn't think the game would have enough physics to need to plug in that behind me. But it did. Oh, it's yo-yo time. Yo. All life's problems can be solved with the yo-yo. I'm gonna start carrying one at work. When stuff gets me down, shpack, you know what I mean? Make sure I didn't forget to plug something in. That would have been really easy to do. Did I pick up a fuse also? I didn't. That's kind of interesting. Quit. So we can energize the fuse, but these don't plug into each other. There's something else in here. We need to swing that around so we can grapple across. So I gotta figure this out. Not unplugged. Quit. Can't unplug that. Oh, I see. But just quit being dumb. Quit being dumb. Overthinking the puzzle. It's one of those things that I hook cables to. It's getting so dark. Almost need to increase my brightness a little bit for this section.
What are you doing with all my things? Someone must be coming.
No, quite the opposite. I'm purging this park. Of you.
I see. So that's what the gun is for.
Move. Or you will find out sooner than planned for. Keep walking, behind the fire. It's time to repay your debt.
With my life? I've given you, what, years? Haven't I given enough?
What have you given, Hans? You should have already given your life, remember? To your country. Instead, you and your lackeys hid here like cowards. You need to be erased, Hans. So I can give this park to my country. Many of us, would have made our country proud in spite of you. Hans, you made us all believe you died a hero. Let's keep it that way.
Interesting.
Hans, this is not over!
This is not over! So Sven can't serve because he has a glass eye, and he's mad at Hans for draft dodging. We'll keep moving. Oh, another great view. Look at that. It's a good-looking game. Yo. I feel like the buyer is definitely going to be Hans, right? But we'll see. Hey. What's this? Pistola. Do I get to keep it? I do. We got some shoesting to do. November 1919. Dear Sven Siegel, a mutual friend referred me to you, and I'm writing you today an important matter that must remain confidential. We've developed plans to remain defensible after the humiliation of Versailles and are seeking to establish a secret base on Hallegrug. We know you have invested a lot of money in the local Luna Park. Now, if you have the chance to support us and fulfill your duty, I will visit you soon to discuss the details. Comradely regards, Major Bruno Ernst. Krusten. Cool. The broken padlock. Perhaps that's what the pistol's for.
Sven, I heard you fire. You found it. Now we are both armed. Put the gun down. Last chance. Put the gun down or I'll shoot!
I just got shot by my own daddy.
No!
What a terrible person.
Oh, thank God you're coming back around.
So thanks to you, bro.
Stay still. I removed the bullet and the bleeding has slowed down. You remember Carl? He was our family doctor. We had a backup plan. We're heading there now. Luckily your dad is such a terrible shot. I only hit your leg. I missed you so much. We have so much to catch up on. Speck, what's wrong? Your mother told you that I was dead, and Sven locked me up in a cage. I was his prisoner. Samantha, he was about to kill me.
That story
He said
doesn't check
that I was
out.
finally going to be able to repay my debt to him. I heard screaming as we escaped. He could still be... We should get you to a doctor.
Not the outcome I expected. Now what, bro?
We butted heads, collided in thrilling power. Our mouths agape with joy and spectacle. Have you fed the children? There were broken hearts, loss, tragedy, but we always had the colors of pride and vanity to paint revenge-hungry targets. Have you fed the children? The wise and full of belly let us smash against the elements. Conviction is an assumption. We need not fork our hearts with burden. Have you fed the children? Dove, September 1914. Mama, you wrote this before the war. Before Papa left? Is this how you really felt?
Speck, dear, you're about to go back home. I want you to understand that I know what was taken from us. They chose this madness. We were never given a choice.
The Amusement. We did it. We completed the game. One stream. A curvature game production, concept and production. Written by, etc. and so on. Well done. Pretty well polished. Puzzles were pretty good. Decent pacing. Like, it didn't have a ton of mechanics. You know what I mean? You had the grapple and the yo-yo and the magnet stick. The magnet stick overstayed itself on one puzzle. Pretty badly, actually. But outside of that, I had no complaints during the puzzles. I feel like if the game had been significantly longer, or even much longer, really, you would have need to have added some mechanics, or these ones would have started to feel kind of stale, because you do use the yo-yo a lot. You do use the grapple quite a bit. You use the magnet wand quite a bit. But overall, I feel like due to the length of the game, even though it didn't have a ton of mechanics, I'm pretty happy with it. The story was kind of cool. I would like to know a little more what happens at the end. I guess you're supposed to take Hans' word that he was locked in a cage and that's why he didn't go, but that doesn't make sense to me. He must have deserted and hid, and then Sven found him and put him in a cage, but I don't understand how Sven failed to kill him if he had him in a cage. So I'm going to have to think about it. There's a couple holes there that I don't get. Like, how did he escape Sven, and then he was hunkered down there with a gun, and Sven was somehow lost in the amusement trying to find a weapon to get him, even though he supposedly had him in a cage at one time. How long had they been there? Like, how long was the park abandoned and Hans was just living underground? I don't understand. Like, Sven wanted vengeance on him because Sven was jealous because he couldn't serve and that Hans was a deserter, right? So I don't completely get it. But it was fun. It was a fun little story to go through, mystery. The puzzles were decent. The environments were cool. I had a good time with it. Look at this. Supported by the Federal Ministry for Economic Affairs and Climate Action. That's kind of weird to me. Like a federally funded game about a deserter for the war. You know what I mean? Kind of weird, right? Maybe that's a normal thing in other countries. Very special thanks. It was a good game, though. I had fun with it. Like, if this developer makes another game, I'm absolutely going to be interested in it. That's cool. We did it. We did it. We made it to the end in chapter selection. So you can go back through. The Great Escape's considered the end. I would have kind of liked an epilogue because that was supposed to be like 1 week prior there at the end where the daughter's talking to the mother before she went there. So you don't really know how it ends. But I guess that's all right. I've often, like, when I was younger, I really didn't like games that ended without explaining what happened. But some of like my best imagined endings was me left to my own designs. Because I would say like a great example of that was the Halo Hunt the Truth podcast thing they did. And there was like a first season of it, and it kind of ended in a way that had me imagining these great conspiracies and stuff like that. And then they made a second season eventually, and not only was it significantly worse than what I imagined, it also like wrecked a lot of the things that I had imagined and made it worse. So sometimes an open end, while not completely satisfying because you want that closure, is still interesting. So I'm going to create my own closure. You know, like if you play Limbo and you're left at the end of the game and you're like, what happened? What, you know what I mean, right? Sometimes you got to come up with your own closure so you can move on in life. So I'm going to assume the buyer was not Hans. It was someone else. I find it interesting that he wanted to remain anonymous. I don't understand that. Unless he was Sven. But that doesn't make sense to me. Maybe, right? I'm going to chew on that for a minute. But we're going to say Samantha recovers, you know what I mean? Hans takes her to a doctor. She gets to live a happy life. The family either decides to rebuild the park, which leads to a happy outcome, or they decide to sell the park, and that solves their money problems, and they get a happy outcome, right? So I am going to assume a fairly happy ending, and that's how I'm going to sleep at night. Let's find the chat, see what you guys thought. The Amusement VR, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you dropping by. We have another game we're cooking. An epilogue is a good idea. Appreciate that. Had fun with your game. Thank you for making your game. Sorry for the roller coaster magnetic puzzle. It's a redirection point. Interesting. It's all good. Thank you so much for playing. Hey, appreciate you guys. I really do. It's rare when a developer drops into one of my streams or videos. And I'm always a bit self-conscious about it because I speak very like from the heart and raw as I play a game, whether I liked things or didn't like things. But overall, I absolutely liked this game. So thank you. Let's just make sure I didn't miss anything else. Propaganda, yeah. I kind of wondered, you know? It's all good. It's all good. We reset the play space there. I see. So you like needed the time delay for other things to reset while that was going on. I guess that makes sense. It's all good. It's all good. Very cool. Very cool. So I live streamed the entire game today, and only got stuck a couple times, which felt like it was my fault. Had a good experience. Very well polished. I liked the music. I liked the voice acting. I think it was a great game. It's a good looking game. I had fun playing it. Thanks for making it. Appreciate you stopping by. I'll put together a review video for next week, and I hope you guys get a lot of traction and people check out your game. You know what I mean? Appreciate you stopping by. This has been fun. This has been fun. I'm going to sit here and chill for a few minutes. I have to pick someone up in 40 minutes, so I've got a little bit of time before I need to leave. But I do want to kind of chew on things, air any thoughts that I might have. I'm still trying to settle the end of the story in my mind, you know what I mean? Like what happened to the maintenance guy. Sven is apparently still loose on the island. Who was the buyer? I don't think I'm going to figure those out for myself, but maybe you guys make an epilogue and you can figure it out for me, right? I'm going to assume happy things in the meantime. Don't let me down. You know what I mean? I like happy endings occasionally. I take time to thank everyone that hung out with me during the stream today. UK Dazarus, I know I had to leave early. Appreciate you hanging out, bro. Reddy, Phoenix Pest Control, Captain Munta, and Tony Sellen. Thanks for hanging out with me while we streamed the game today. I had a lot of fun with this one. I'll put together a review, publish it sometime this next week. I think I'm out of things to say, so I'm going to wrap it up. Anybody got anything to say before I end the stream? It's only Saturday, not even quite the middle of the day. Today's a good day for important things. Hopefully you have a good weekend despite the weather. Summer is upon us, so just a few more cold snaps probably, and then we're into good weather. It's going to be a good year. I'm going to get a lot done this year. I'm going to spend a lot of time outside. Going to make progress on things that I've been putting off. It's going to be a good year. We're off to a great start. The channel's doing okay, having fun making content again. I really like this new method of streaming games and then making review videos, etc. after I stream the games. It's been fun to be making videos again, and I appreciate all of you for hanging out with me because this is my favorite way to play games. It makes playing these single-player games feel like I'm playing them cooperatively. And I sincerely enjoy the process. So I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you for taking the time to share your time with me. Hopefully you guys are having a good weekend. Hopefully you're spending your free time with the people you want to spend your free time with. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting this tiny channel. Check out this game, The Amusement. Had a really good time playing this one today. And have a nice day.